Hello, welcome back. We are in our read through of the 1800s King James Pictorial Bible. We are in the book of Joshua, chapter 3. So please, if you have one, grab a Bible to read along with me. If not, let's just dive into God's word together. Joshua, chapter 3. And Joshua rose early in the morning, and they removed from Shittim and came to the Jordan, he and all the children of Israel, and lodged there before they passed over. And it came to pass after 3 days that the officers went through the host, and they commanded the people, saying, When ye see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God, and the priests the Levites bearing it, then ye shall remove from your place and go after it. Yet there shall be a space between you and it, about 2,000 cubits by measure. Come not near unto it, that ye may know the way by which ye must go, for ye have not passed this way there heretofore. And Joshua said unto the people, Sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you. And Joshua spake unto the priests, saying, Take up the ark of the covenant, and pass over before the people. And they took up the ark of the covenant, and went before the people. And the Lord said unto Joshua, This day will I begin to magnify thee in the sight of all Israel, that they may know that as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. And thou shalt command the priests that bear the ark of the covenant, saying, When ye are come to the brink of the water of Jordan, ye shall stand still in Jordan. And Joshua said unto the children of Israel, Come hither, and hear the words of the Lord your God. And Joshua said, Hereby ye shall know that the living God is among you, and that he will without fail drive out from before you the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Hivites, and the Perizzites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Jebusites. Behold, the ark of the covenant of the Lord of all the earth passeth over before you into Jordan. Now therefore take you 12 men out of the tribes of Israel, out of every tribe a man. And it shall come to pass, as soon as the soles of the feet of the priests that bear the ark of the Lord of all the earth, shall rest in the waters of the Jordan, that the waters of the Jordan shall be cut off from the waters that come down from above, and they shall stand upon a heap. And it came to pass, when the people removed from their tents to pass over Jordan, and the priests bearing the ark of the covenant before the Lord, and as they bear that ark were come unto the Jordan, and as they that bear the ark were come unto the Jordan, and the feet of the priests that bear the ark were dipped in the brim of the water, for Jordan overfloweth all its banks all the time of harvest, that the waters which came down from above stood and rose up upon a heap very far from the city Adam, that is beside Zaratan, and those that came down toward the sea of the plain, even the salt sea failed and were cut off, and the people passed over right against Jericho. And the priests that bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord stood firm on dry ground in the midst of the Jordan, and all the Israelites passed over on dry ground until all the people were passed clean over Jordan. Okay. Does this ring any bells? Does this feel familiar in any way? God says to Joshua, I am going to show these people that I am with you the same way that I was with Moses. So what's the first thing he does? He parts waters for them, just like he did with Moses. When Moses was leading them out of Egypt, God parted the sea. Here he parts a river so that they can cross over to enter the land. God could have chosen any number of ways to accomplish them going into the promised land. He chose to replicate a miracle that they'd already seen done by the previous leader, again by this new leader, to increase their confidence in him. And also it's another, test of obedience, because there are specific instructions with it. It's send the Levites, send the priests with the ark into the water, and that's what's going to keep the water from flowing. Keep the ark that God's presence rests in his, his special ark, have that stand in the middle of the river, and then everyone can go. And so they obey, and they enter the land. They finally enter the land. In this chapter, all of Israel walks into the promised land. We've been waiting a long time for this, but they're finally doing it. In tomorrow's chapter, we will find out what happens once they get there. I think it will be a familiar story to you if you have read the Bible at all or have any knowledge of it. But Lord willing, we'll get to read that tomorrow. But in the meantime, I pray that the Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you, and give you peace. God bless.